Santa Fe High School outside of Houston remains a crime scene. One day now after the worst school shooting in Texas history. 10 people died in Friday's attack, and the Galveston County District Attorney confirmed this afternoon that 2 teachers and 8 students lost their lives. The family of this man, the accused gunman, Dimitrios Pogorski, said in a statement a couple of hours ago that we are shocked and confused as anyone else by the events that occurred. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Dan Haggerty. We have team coverage from Santa Fe. Our Aaron Jones is talking to students outside of the school. We're going to start, though, with J.D. Miles and the latest on the investigation. J.D.
Dan, the family of the teenage suspect, as you mentioned, released a statement saying they are shocked and added, quote, that it's incompatible with the boy they love. The crime scene, as you can see behind me here, is gradually getting smaller. We are now allowed access to school property, but no one is allowed beyond a certain point. And today it was announced that classes will be canceled on Monday and Tuesday of next week. State troopers continue to surround Santa Fe High School. During a news conference today, the Galveston County judge said that he denied a bond request made by the teenage suspect, Dimitri Pogorski. The 17-year-old is accused of using a shotgun and handgun to open fire on a classroom right as the school day began, killing 10 students and teachers while wounding 13 others. We learned the names of those killed from the medical examiner's office here today. Among those injured, a Santa Fe ISD police officer, John Barnes, who started his law enforcement career as a Tarrant County Sheriff's deputy. He was wounded and lost a lot of blood, but is stable at a nearby hospital. Local leaders said today that Barnes' effort to save others was critical to ending the carnage.
Very critical. I mean, again, he ran toward danger. And knowing that it was going to be could be a problem, and it was. He got shot as a result of it. So he's a hero in my book.
What is his condition right now?
According to the chief, and I've not confirmed this, it's stable, critical.
And while the school is closed, one of the athletic teams here is right in the middle of a playoff run tonight. The Santa Fe High School baseball team takes on Deer Park. Tonight at 10, we will be there to show you how players are hoping to push through and use this game to persevere through this tragedy. Live in Santa Fe, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
Yeah, J.D., that could be just a good community event, help people get their minds off things, a little sense of normalcy, something that they have nothing close to right now. Students and staff, though, were allowed to go back to the school on the grounds very briefly this afternoon. Our Aaron Jones was there, talked to some of those students. She continues our team coverage now in Santa Fe. Aaron.
Dan, yesterday when students and staff heard gunfire, they ran, many leaving behind their belongings and cars. Today, they were out here picking those up, and we had the chance to speak to some students as they arrived.
Coming up here to get on the shuttle.
Gavin Hawk is heading to Santa Fe High School to get his belongings, and like many students, he's still wrapping his head around what he witnessed yesterday.
I think we all just need a little bit of time to mourn and grief and try to get through this.
Hawk played on the high school football team with 17-year-old Dimitrios Pogorski, now accused of killing 10 people and injuring another 13 before being arrested.
Just didn't think he would do that.
He was normal to me, like he was quiet, just a normal, nerdy teenager.
We all loved him. I definitely don't love him no more.
This community now hurting for the victims. Among those dead, substitute teachers Ann Perkins and Cynthia Tisdale. Students Angelique Ramirez, Kimberly Vaughn, Shayna Fisher, Sabika Sheik, and Chris Stone.
Chris Stone, he was a sinner. You know, we all loved Chris. Chris was an awesome guy, funny.
I knew a lot of them, Chris, and I knew all of them. So, I mean, it's kind of heartbreaking to see our best friends die like that.
Tonight, these students say they're also focused on feeling safe, pushing for better school security, and trying to make sure a tragedy like this never happens here again.
We need to have metal detectors in our school.
At the time of the shooting, we had 3 armed guards in the school, I think, and we had about maybe 8 or 9 entrances. Maybe just more cops there.
And students can head back to school on Wednesday, but many I spoke to today say they're not sure if they'll be ready to go back just then. Reporting live in Santa Fe tonight, Aaron Jones, CBS 11 News.
Yeah, Aaron, thank you. Tough for those students, tough for the parents, too, letting their kids go back to school after dealing with something like this. It's something that every student and parent has thought about happening at their school. I read a few reports where some of those kids at Santa Fe were telling reporters that they used to think it's only a matter of time until it happens here. It's a fear that a lot of people live with, including the teachers.